Okay, problem number 11. Triangle ABC has vertices at these points. A is at -5, -6. So I want to go ahead and graph it. -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -6. 6, all right. Put a dot there, label it, -5, -6. That's A. B, which is -1, 4. All right, put a dot there. Go ahead and label it. -1, 4. Label it B. And C, which is 7, -2. 1, 2. Put a dot there, which is label it 7, -2, and I'm going to label that C. All right, I'm going to go ahead and kind of connect the dots here. Draw my little triangle. Okay, it says what's the distance between the midpoint of AB? All right, so I wanted to find out between this line and between BC, which is this line. So the first thing I got to do is find the midpoints. The midpoint formula is x2 plus x1 over 2, and then y2 plus y1 and over 2. That's my midpoint formula. So to find the midpoint of AB, I'm going to go ahead and plug my numbers in, which is going to be -5 plus -1 divided by 2. And then that's going to be -6 plus 4 divided by 2. Okay, that's going to lead to -6 divided by 2. And -2 over 2, which simplifies to -3 over -1. So if I go 1, 2, 3 over 1, my midpoint is there. So I'm going to go ahead and label it -3, -1. Okay, there's my midpoint there. I need to find the midpoint of BC, so midpoint of BC, kind of doing the same thing. I'm going to add 7 plus -1, divide by 2, and then I'm going to add -2 plus 4, and then divide by 2. That's going to lead to 6 over 2, and 2 over 2, which gives me the points 3, 1. So I'm going to come over here. I know that's where 3, 1 is, so I have 3, 1. Okay, and then my job is to find the distance between those 2 points. Now in order to do that, I need to use the distance formula. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. The distance formula is equal to x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. All right, just plugging in my values. I'm going to have the distance is equal to 3 minus -3, and that's going to be squared, plus 1 minus a -1, and I'm going to square it. Doing the math, 3 minus a -1, that gives me a 6 squared. And then a 1 minus -1, that's a 2 squared. All right, take the square root of that. So 6 squared is 36. 2 squared is 4. All righty. If I do that, 36 plus 4, which is 40. Got it. And the square root of 40 is 6.3 if you plug that into your calculator. So the distance is B, 6.3. A lot of work on that one, guys.